Okay, I'm at 4220 Crow Court in Miamisburg, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, basically anything that would concern the buyer. The access is an outside clean out here, you can see the cul-de-sac, and so if you're walking up to the house, it's just on the right side of the front corner. You can see the porch here, and the clean out actually has a sweep on it, so I can't inspect the line under the house. If you're looking straight down on it, you'll see how it forces the camera to kind of turn, so it only allows me to go out towards the street. And so should go out into the cul-de-sac, but you may have to push all the way out. Try to rinse the camera off a little bit. If I need to, I can run some water in the house. Being that it's pretty common to have this happen, where you have a little bit of stuff come up in front of the camera like that as you're pushing out, and then so sometimes we have to rinse it off and try to rinse it off in the camera, and we usually get a lot better visual as we're pulling back. Should be PVC all the way to the main, which is common for this age of house. Looks like I'm in green PVC, and you'll be able to see that better on the way back, obviously, when the camera lens gets cleared off. But the main thing, in fact, I'm going to just go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to go run some water, and that way you can actually see it functioning as we push the remainder of the way out and where we pull back, and I'll kind of explain what it's really not a difference in pipe material, but kind of how this is all laid out. Okay, water should show up here shortly. Just running the kitchen sink. Sometimes it takes a minute. It's got to go through the trap, and so surprised I haven't seen it yet. So, I was talking about explaining is that basically where we're at in this green PVC, usually what they do is they use a white PVC on the interior of the house, and as it comes out, and that is rated as Schedule 40, it's PVC, but then on the outside they use a green PVC, and it's called SDR 35, and that is more of a ratio. It's two different ratings that they use to classify the pipes. And so they one's an interior, one's an exterior pipe, basically. And so that SDR35, the green stuff, is usually what they use when they put the sewer mains in, and then they'll stub the line up in the front yards of the properties before they actually build the house. And then the builder comes along and they build the house. In a lot of situations like this, the developer and the builder are the same people, but they will come in, they build the house, and then they run the line out and meet up with that stubbed out piece of green pipe, the SDR35, that's on the property. And so you can tell the demarcation line between the two when they change colors like that, and you can see kind of where the developer ended and the builder started. But I'm going to go check and make sure that the water's running properly, because I'm not seeing a whole lot of flow through here. It may just be not real noticeable through the camera lens, but I want to go make sure that everything is working fine. Okay, there you go. So, water's making it there. It just may may just not be able to tell with the amount of water that's flowing through there. It may be just difficult to see. Obviously you can see now, but yeah, you can see that the water's just not running real fast. Here we are coming into the main. So we did make it all the way out to the main, approximately 105 feet. And so everything looked relatively good. I didn't see anything of any concern. The line is PVC all the way out. And so should be able to see a little better as we pull back. It just seems like there's spots where the line is kind of flat, and that's all. So it's not a big deal. It just looks like there's a bunch of stuff getting flushed out, and that's probably what was happening. You see all this stuff getting flushed out of the line here. And sometimes what happens is, with the way the camera works, is that if the line's flat, or relatively flat, and as I pull back, there's some buildup of basically some mold or whatever on the inside that builds up from the being wet, and so it breaks loose some of that stuff and doesn't carry all the way down. But you can kind of see how, as I pull back, and some of this stuff kind of breaking loose from me dragging my camera past it. But the line itself looks really good. Structurally, everything is good. Just I'm breaking loose. You can see how it kind of looks like a thin layer. And that's all it is it kind of builds up this greasy layer of thin little layer or barrier on the pipe, and as I drag my camera through there, it's breaking it all loose. And so it's actually just flushing the line out a little bit. Looks good.
can actually see that the line never really gets above, not even halfway up. You can see the flow line on either side of the pipe. And so sometimes also you'll have a little bit of buildup of that kind of grease. It's kind of a grease layer, and a lot of times that's not from just the sink, but you can also get it from if you use a lot of liquid fabric softener. There is the liquid fabric softener also leaves has a film, a greasy film in it, and the ingredients cause leave a layer also, and it can congeal together. So grease on your sink line is really normal, because even if you don't directly dump grease down the line, you'll still have some just because of food and rinsing plates off and stuff like that. So, or if you're running the dishwasher, you can tell it kind of leaves that layer there to and the slower the water moves through the line, easier it congeals together. Okay, so yeah, everything looks good. All the way back. And back into the drum. Now, so everything looked great. I didn't see any issues with the exterior pipe. I do wish that I could go back into the house and check the interior lines under the floor, but there's no access to it, and this clean out is a one-way clean out, so it only allows me to go downstream from here. But the way I keep hearing things, it seems like it's rushing through here at intervals. So I'm going to pause the video and check on something real quick. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everything was flowing. It almost sounded like there was a big rush of water come out at once, almost like a pump discharge or something. And so, but yeah, everything that I was able to inspect out to the street from this clean out looked great. All the line is, all the seams look nice and tight, and no structural issues at all. So yeah, nothing to really report. The line looked great. Again, we were unable to inspect the interior line, so I would expect everything to be fine, but everything, the sinks and everything are flowing fine. But again, in situations like this, you're just unable to get access to it. So the only way, if you do have any issues or any clogs with the toilet paper or anything like that, you would have to go through the individual fixtures. There are no access points on the inside of the house. It's not a big deal as long as everything's functioning, but just a little bit of knowledge for you. So, but again, the line looked great from the clean out to the main, and no issues at all. So that'll end the inspection at 4220 Crow Court in Miamisburg, Ohio.